All right, onto green. Alloy Animist. 1 mana 1/1 with 3 until end of turn. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature. Probably not good. Maybe it is. I don't know. Why would, but the 1 mana 1/1 part is just weird. Like, unless you can leverage the permanent somehow. Doesn't sound that good. Audacity is 1 mana for an aura. Each creature has +2/+0 and trample, and when Audacity is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Interesting. I don't know if this is good enough, but this is very powerful. I'll play it in limited for sure, yeah. But in standard, most likely not. But I like the card. I think it's good. It's just probably not good enough. Awaken the Woods. 2 green and X. Create X, 1/1 green forest dryad. Land. Land? Creature tokens? What? They tap for green or what? Into armor. So 4 mana make 2 Llanowar elves. 5 mana make 3 Llanowar elves. If there's token synergy or something, it's fine, I guess. Otherwise, it's unplayable. I think. Wait, is it though? Too slow, right? It's too slow. It's weird. Oh, landfall maybe? This is a weird card. I feel like it's... I don't know. It's weird. Could be good. It's powerful. It's just slow. Has potential. I like it. Or I mean I hope it. I hope I like it because this could also just destroy standard, but I don't think it will destroy standard. But you don't want a card like this to be that good because otherwise everybody's gonna be playing ramp. Blanchwood Armor. Yeah, we know this card. 3 mana enchantments, aura, +1/+1 for each forest. Bushwack. 1 mana sorcery. Search your library for a basic land. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. So it's choose one. So you have that. Or target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Wow. This is good. Fade from history! Best art in the set, confirmed. Each player, so 4 mana sorcery, each player who controls an artifact or enchantment creates a 2/2 green bear creature token. Then destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Yes? This is good. Wait. This is insane. Wait, this is actually insane. I'm happy. Best art in the set and good card. It only makes them 1/2/2. I thought it was a 2/2 for the artifact and a 2/2 for the enchantment. Wait, this is insane. What? Why does green... What? Why... Like, we have a card like this in Historic, right? The card that costs 5 and makes 3/3s for each enchantment or artifact. But I guess that card's more so used for yourself sacking enchantments and then making 3/3s for yourself, I guess. This card's... I like it. Really good. Like, this means that green actually has a chance. Wait, but this is kind of dumb because we already have Unleash. But I guess this is... So this is actually only for mono green. Maybe Jund will play it, but it's mostly for mono green, right? where you don't have access to like tear plus kicker or unleash stuff like that, or I mean I guess you'd have Titan, I don't know. Or like anything that doesn't have unleash. Any color combo with green that doesn't have unleash, I guess. Sideboard. Oh, this is good. I'm scared. Well, I'm not scared. I think I might be happy. This pretty much means that artifact decks will have a hard counter pretty much. I think that's good. But why is it? I don't know if I want it to be in green though. I think that's a little bit scary because green has like Jewel Thief. You Jewel Thief into this, you get a 2/2 or something like that. Like I feel like I don't like that this is in green. Kind of. It's fine. I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. I feel like it's weird though, because green has high tempo, and then if you're also completely annihilating your opponent's board for and giving them a 2/2, and you have a bunch of creatures, that's probably gonna end the game, but it's probably fine. Is mono green even gonna be a thing? I don't know. It probably won't. But even let's say in a control deck, well, it'd have to be in a control deck. Oh, I guess you could play Farewell and this. It's not. They're not. I don't think it's a bad. Yeah, because you can just use this on one thing and it's worth it. Yeah, this card's good. Excavation. Pelagi Excavation. 5 mana, sorcery. Create 3 tapped Power Stone tokens. You gain 3 life. Wow, terrible. Probably. Maybe. Hope it's terrible. Fauna Shaman. 2 mana, 2/2. Elf Shaman. 1 green and tap. Discard a creature card. Search. Okay, yeah, we already know this. Discard a creature card. Search the library for another creature card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. This card is a reprint. Very strong card. Very insane. And mono green might have a chance. I don't know. It's possible. Log of War. Now we're going League of Legends mode. What does it even do? It prevents all non-combat damage. My creature's power 3 lowest. Well, terrible. Gaia Courser. 5 mana, 4/5. When Gaia's Courser attacks, if there are 3 or more creatures in your graveyard, draw a card. Wow. This is insane and limited. What the fuck? Buena Eyes of Gaia. 3 mana, 2/3. Legendary Elf Droid Scout. Tap. Add 2 mana of any combination. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of a creature or creature card. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, wow! Put a +1/+1 counter on Gwenna and untap it! Okay, that's a card. Dies to cut down, but if it lives, it's insane. Obstinate Bailiff. 4 mana, 4/4. When Obstinate Bailiff enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard Obstinate Bailiff, put it onto the battlefield instead of putting it in your graveyard. What? Anti-discard? I kind of like these types of cards. That's good. But how? But where? It's not. Is it even relevant in standard? It's not, right? I mean, I just like that it's here, I guess, but it's not relevant. Anti-trespasser. Interesting. But I mean, do you really need this card to beat Trespasser as mono green? Your creatures are just bigger. Eh. Eh. Yeah, Liliana But Liliana usually minuses anyways, so is it even that bad if you get a creature for free, but it already killed your creature? I don't know. Would you even play it against Lily? Maybe you would. Yeah, maybe you would. If Lily decks are dominating, you put 4 in the sideboard, but that's mostly irrelevant, I would say. That's probably not happening. Yeah, it's an opponent control, so it's just not... It's just not relevant enough. And the life gain is kind of bad. Against the discard deck, usually, this is basically no text. So, I would rather see like a keyword on it, like a trample. Kind of a fail, I would say. Overall, kind of a fail. Like, the fast decks don't really discard your cards. Steel Seeker. 2 mana 1/2. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into the graveyard. Yeah. This card is very good. Very, very good. If artifacts are a thing, it's just strong. It allows you to basically scry or draw. Yeah, that's very good. That's very strong. Teething Wormlet. 1 mana 1/1. Death touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. And whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. And if it's the first time this ability is resolved this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Teething Wormlet. Yes, that's very good. Oh, Explorer. Yeah, but Explorer gives stats, so not really, right? But I guess this is... Oh, yeah. But can Explorer put in the graveyard? I don't remember. Titania's Command. 6 mana sorcery. Better be good, otherwise it's trash. Exile target player's graveyard. You gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. Wow, that's terrible. Search your library for up to 2 lands. Put them onto the battlefield tab. That's terrible. Create 2 green bear, 2/2/2 green bear tokens. Put 2 counters on each creature. Okay, let's calm down. Okay. So you can make 2 4/4s. Yeah, you can make 2 4/4s and buff the. Ooh. I mean, the first 2 are okay. Now the exile is actually good, but the land thing is useless. Like that is actually just blank. Search your library for up to 2. That's useless. So 3 effects. So you choose 2 out of 3. Every time you like 90% of the time, 2 4/4s for 6. No, unless you're playing the Awaken the Woods, I guess. It would have to be an Omega ramp deck, basically, for this to be relevant. Otherwise, it's useless. Any land, though? But what are you... I don't know. What deck would want to search for special lands? Like, what kind of deck is that? You make 2/2/2s and you search for 2 lands and you ramp? Like, what are you ramping into? So, I mean, I guess this is definitely a ramp deck card, right? Like, this is a ramp deck card. So I get it. It could see play. Probably not in standard. Probably not in any format, but I mean, maybe standard? I don't know. That's a weird one. It's... I would say the best way to describe this is it's balanced, which probably means it's not good for standard. Cradle Clear Cutter, 6 mana 3/6 prototype. So 6 mana 3/6, add any amount of green equal to Cradle Clear Cutter's power. So you add 3 green for 6, or you pay 3 and you add 1 green. Wow, this card is bad. Haywire Might. I feel like green and red got like terrible artifacts. Haywire Might. 1 mana, 1/1 artifact creature insects. When it dies, you gain 2 life, and you can sacrifice it to exile target non-creature artifacts or non-creature enchantment. Whoa! That's good. Iron Croc Crusher. Wait, this is just straight. This is insane. What the That's crazy. Okay. Um Iron Croc Crusher. 7 mana for 4/6, and whenever it attacks, it gets +X+O, where X is Iron Claw's Crusher, so it doubles its power. Oh, target attacking creature. Ooh. So it doesn't have to be on itself. Okay. And then 4 mana for 2/5 for prototype. 2 green. This card is bad. Okay. Mask of the Jade Crafter. 2 mana artifact. And pay X and sack it. Create an XX colorless golem. Artifact creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. Unearth 3. Nah, terrible. Perennial Behemoth. 5 mana, 2/7. You may play lands from your graveyard. Unearth 2. 2 green. This is hard to evaluate. I feel like this is bad, but maybe if you could play multiple lands a turn or something, probably bad. 2/7 is pretty good stats though. Mythic. 5 mana Roots Wire Amalgam. It's a 5 mana 5/5 golem artifact creature. For 3 and 2 green, sacrifice Root Wire Amalgam. Creates an XX colorless golem artifact creature token, where X is 3 times this creature's power. It gains haste until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Prototype 2 for 2/3. I don't think that this card is good, but green has good artifact support. I just don't know how you would give it trample. I think that's the problem. Fling target. Oh, that's interesting. But do we even have a good fling other than the 4 mana one? That's not a good one though. I don't think this card's very good, but I'm ready to be surprised. I'm ready to be wrong. Actually, I'm not ready. I don't want to take 15. Anyways, Simian Simulacrum. 3 mana 2/1 ape. When artifact creature ape. When Simian Simulacrum enters the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Ah! Okay, this is insane. What the fuck? Okay, this is like top 3 cards in the set for now. What the fuck? That is... Wow. So 3 mana 4/3 or 3 mana 4/3 with half haste and unearth. Really good. I mean, it's colorless. Like you don't even have to play this in green. I mean, if you want the counters, I don't know. I mean, you want to play in green, but just saying, like